Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome to Plum Road Tea Dream. Thank you to IndieXP for the code. I'm ready to cry. So let's just start. News. Would like to be called Rini. Confirm. Let's go. As you're about to dive into Plum Road Tea Dream, make sure you find a comfortable spot. Remember that you can always change your position or stretch your legs. For best audio experience, put on your headphones. You may experience motion sickness while playing this video game. In the settings, you can turn on the focus point option to help prevent this. You can press escape to open the menu and navigate the settings at any time. I'm just going to grab some anti-nausea now. I do have the focus point on. You will have the option to journal in-game. This content is saved only to your computer and remains private. While playing, you'll come across some sensitive topics, including police brutality, homophobia, gay bashing, racism, and threats of murder. Please take care of yourself. Feel free to take a breather or pause the game and come back later. Okay. Once I nausea done, let's dive in. So yeah, there's the focus point. I think it's fine as long as I keep it steady.
I'm S, and this is the first game I ever made. I guess I should say games because, look, here's another one. I'm not even sure I can actually call them games. It's a set of countless spaces that I scanned with 3D software, and you can walk around in them. The only thing these spaces have in common is that they are empty. Everything that is not securely attached to or part of the architecture is left out. One day, I just started 3D scanning these empty spaces I would come across. At home, I turned them into games, and I have spent a lot of time just walking around in them. If you go to the end of the corridor here, you'll see I even started to experiment with adding some clay sculptures in. I guess you could see these spaces as a first chapter or prologue. I somehow really came to like these empty room games, and I'm embarrassed to admit I scanned a lot of empty spaces. Each one just felt so different, yet so specific. Atmospheres created by seemingly randomized elements. The time of day the scan was executed, some glitches in the 3D model, or just the different materials the original room was made up of. I think the reason why I kept on scanning all these empty rooms is because I felt they were trying to convey something to me. That's when I stumbled upon this space. A theater. A theater without an audience. Without a front desk or host, and with lots of windows that let in daylight. In this space, I could feel the common core of all these empty room games. I realized this 3D scanning was a way to capture not the spaces themselves, but the potential they held, like this one. Its emptiness being only a promise of its endless possibilities. To remember that a structure holds the power to shape your desires, make them a reality, be that in this virtual world or in real life. Take out the seating in a theater and let in daylight, and this changes not only the space itself, but certain rules that were inscribed in it. Suddenly, it becomes a place where anything is feasible. A picnic, a party, a body curled up in one of the sunny squares on the floor, resting. In the next empty game, I introduced something new though. Let's have a look. So the clay sculptures you saw before become the actual landscape here. I guess I wanted to try crafting space from scratch. It still feels quite empty, although you can find a save point here.
Oh, is it interact? It's hydrating.
Walk up to the save point. You'll find it because of the yellow dots. And then press save. Great. Now you can select save game by using the scroll wheel on the mouse. There is also a clay tablet to be found here. It has something interesting to it.
Is it over here?
Go ahead, find the tablet, walk up to it and use the mouse to click on the word take. This is my first 3D modeling experiment. Little temple.
Oh, it's over there. The yellow dot. The yellow dot of interactivity.
As you can see, I've put some interactable objects in the game. The tablet in question just became an inventory slot, which allows you to collect items in other games. You are now ready to dive into the rest of the game. I'm gonna let you explore it at your own pace, but I'll be back in the end to say bye. Walk through the portal, and you will have finished my very first try at game design and the start of Plum Road Tea Dream.
I was trying to walk through the portal. It wasn't open yet. It said that grief can take many shapes. As one walks the path laid out before them, grief stares into their eyes with a deafening gaze, taking the form of 7 sanctuaries. To continue walking means to bear witness. Up this thorny mountain one must go, step by step collecting pieces of a broken heart, only to find that once you put them together, it forms a mirror. Between the thorns, flowers grow, and each of the petals holds a world with the potential to rewrite neural pathways. One summons a sword in dire times and remembers endings are also beginnings when the sunrise chimes. And to you I say, it's time to start your journey now. Beginnings are easy, but take courage. A rebirth is the only way. Go forth, our champion. Slay, slay, slay. Homeworld. ASCII art. Alright. Oh, there's something interactive here. Enter. New gods generator 3000. Ah! Fuck. What is this? Collect. Alright. I need to collect these pieces, I guess. So it would seem collect. Kind of exploring. I don't want to look up because that's gonna. Blech. Over here. I don't know how many of these little tablets I need to find, but. There's a staircase here. At any rate, So I guess I will go up it. I won't because I can't enter from this side. Cruel. Boo. Let me get back around. Oh no. Oh, we'll just take our time. Go around this way. Wander around. Maybe there's something back here. Maybe. As I walk, I'll just close my eyes. And I go up here. Can. How much can I go up here before I get actually walled? Fair amount, actually. Oh, there's a thing back here. You really speed up when you start going downstairs, eh? Alright, that was where I started. Let's grab this little bit. Yeah, you start going down. I mean, it goes with the fact that, like, you start just sliding down, right? Yeah, you start sliding down if you're pushing forward. Problem is, I'm like... There is... Display... I think I do want it out. Okay. Perfect. I mean, I can try it, but this starts feeling like really bad. This feels too close. No, that's way too... Maybe. We'll go with it for now. No. Way too close. Up I go. Actually, just closing my eyes. I'm still like waiting for that the anti-nausea to kick in. I probably should have taken it beforehand, but well, here we are. And I'm gonna start feeling nauseous and then it's gonna kick in and be like, you're already feeling nauseous, really? Too late. Makes me sad that there's like so many cool narrative first-person games and my body's just like, no. You shall not play them. And that makes me so sad. Collect. Up we go. Oh, there's someone here. Okay. Just like things. That seems to have locks on it. And here's another fragment tablet thingy, and there's another one over here, it looks like. Guess there's an interactivity point. There's one over there. Let's do donate. I am the new God's January 3000. Please deposit at least 6 icons in the hopper on the left. Please select 6 icons that constitute your new god. I'm gonna grab these ones too. Is there here? And available? And I may as well. Alright. We just walk on back over. I guess I could also try movement speed, but donate. Do that. Add. That. For whatever that is. That's for. Okay. Enter. Please arrange these images to your liking. Okay. Put that there. Art. Send. Confirm. I guess I need to go over there. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Oh yes, activate. Bye. What's my new god? Oh, is there like another spot I need to go to? Oh, yeah, you. Hello, talk. I don't remember much these days. My head is empty. I fear even my backup data has been erased. But I sense remnants of memories, past lives, visions. They are all beyond my grasp. It is a strange thing to lose your memory. I'm not so sure who I am anymore. The machine, it fascinates me. Each god is a reminder of something greater than me, something beyond logic. Touch. Whoop. Alright, down I go. Whoa. Drop. Okay. Okay, so this is like back where... Save your progress. Yes. Okay. Done. Cool. Result. There's another one. Oh, more? Guess it makes sense there was a lot of like holes, right? Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Hello? Can't talk to you, but what's this over here? Going on here? Can't go to the side. Only go forward. Lullaby, aka my fairy fountain. Right. Walk forward. Not look. Much as I want to. Trying to survive and not puke. You wanna play the first person narrative games, man? Touch. that. Reflect. This book is probably owned by Rinny. How do you recharge after a long day? Fishing in I can't type. Fishing in FF14. Reading. Sleeping. Exit. Cool. As much as big fishing can be relaxing. One may find oneself in a seemingly endless maze, and around every corner is a chance to find a shard of the creator's soul. To find all these peculiar parts is the quest, peering into their essence consolation, seeing them for what they really are. One comes across a book held by a seashell and entrusted with one's own secrets. Desires. Grievances. Hopes. Stories entwined forevermore. World. Oh, that's where it came from, right? What's going on here? Uh-huh. I can't do another day like this. I'm so bored. Nobody wants to play with me. Hey, I have an idea. A shadow game. It's this super old game called hide and seek. I'm gonna hide and you're gonna find me. While you go on your adventure, keep your eyes open. I could be anywhere. Be careful, in the shadow game, the loser gets a silly punishment. On your mark. Ready, set, go. Ah. Oh, there's one of those here now. Let's just go back up. Seems like it. It just goes back up there. Okay. Wow. Alright, so... hide and seek happening too, apparently. There's something over here, and there's something over there. That's glowing now, right? Yeah, it is. It sure is. The symbols you've been coming across? I can't really tell you much about them. Why? Because I don't want to. I don't know you. Knowledge is easily misused. Oh, there's one down here too. Collect. There's one right there. I need to go up and talk. Collect. Let's go up here. Oh, there's an inside. Can't tell. There's something in the sky there. You might think there is something going on with my physical appearance, and you'd be right. I don't remember when this crystallization started. Actually, I almost forgot I could speak until you came along. There is one story I know that I need to share. A sacred sword, kept alive in whispers, a manifestation of the immaterial. The Sword of Sadness. Its effects and ways of invocation have long since been lost to time. Long ago, however, people would go on a journey to seek out the blade to deal with unresolved sadness in their community. It was considered a shared duty to care for the emotional well-being of the collective. A chosen champion would go on a quest to manifest the sword physically. It is rumored that a magical stone grants access to this. Test of empathy. Alright. Can't go right there. Oh, there's a shovel. There's right there. Aha. Like that. Like that. Hi. Oh, this lather? It's nothing. Nothing that you have to worry about, at least. I'm the one protecting it. So it's all under control. We should never go up there. Let's agree on that. Perfect. Problem solved. In fact, there's no problem. Keep walking. And go up on the other side. What's this? Enter? A mausoleum. Let's go backwards. Forwards, I guess. Onwards and forwards. It's a sleepy morning for me right now. That and, you know, the whole motion sickness thing gets me sleepy. I really do wish that I could play more first-person games. But alas, there's even just some third person that my body is just like, nope, not happening. We're just on the road, so I'm just gonna think out loud, just following it along. Onwards we go. I'm sure there's stuff in the sides, and I'm just following the road. The road goes ever on. Oh, there's something to read. For all the queers who lost their lives to hate, for all of us who mourn and wonder, will I be next? Love, not hate. All I have to say. Hate bad. Love good. Of all the spaces that I created virtually over time, a mausoleum is the only one that could imagine in real life. Onwards, the road goes ever on and on and on. Sometimes it feels like it's already been built, and in a way I guess it is. I'm gonna go off the road. Yeah. There we go. I've got to turn right, aren't I? On and on and on. Forwards. Ever forward. I just... Nah. It's fine. I moved too shakily in my computer. My computer won, so I probably shouldn't do that. On and on and on. I don't know why I'm going off the road. Back on the road. Going off the road isn't gonna help me. I just like want to turn on auto run. So like my brain is wanting to do. Might be a problem with playing little FF14 before I record something. It's my brain's like, oh, just turn on auto run. No. Does it work? Not like that. There's something on the wall. This stained glass space on a collage I made one morning in my atelier. It's funny because I rarely have time for myself when I work on in my atelier. You know, time to just experiment and play around. I was super happy when one morning I found the time to make this collage. I even called my friend F so they could come pick it up with the car. I really wanted to bring it home and hang it on the wall. Oh, there's a staircase here. It's like, I don't see where to go now. Oh, there's a staircase. Ah. You see. That's how it is. Oh, that's guarded. Sit. Stand up. I sit in this one. Stand up. Sit. Chair. I haven't done this chair. While we were on the road, the radio announced the news of a murder in a close-by city. A man had been lured into a park and was beaten to death. A case of gay bashing. His name was David. It sounds weird, but I felt like there was just a glitch in time. It's as if I made this collage for David all along. I guess the urgency I felt in my atelier, the need to create, to just do something, suddenly made sense. Sit here again. I think making the collage into a mausoleum was my way of dealing with the grave. When I finished this game, sitting in one of the chairs, this question came to me. How do we mourn for people we don't know but feel inherently connected to? This one? Oh, there was a noise. Ah. This is now unlocked. Forwards. Forward. Nice little, like, accessibility ramp, though. Props for including that. That's a nice little touch there. Anyways, road goes ever on. Love, not hate. Love your neighbor. And, like, I grew up in a Christian household. Presbyterian, specifically. And it's, like, so much of what you are told and all that. I wasn't even, like, I grew up in a household, it's just that my grandparents were, and that, you know, I ended up going with them a lot. But so much what you're told, it's like, it's just not followed, like, love your neighbor and all that, and it just doesn't happen. And like, people are free to believe what they want, but not when it comes at the cost of human life. Animal life too, honestly. But like, yeah. LGBTQ plus people have always existed. It's just a fact. Select. I have a sword now. What am I supposed to do with a sword? The heck? There's a tablet there. You guys have new stuff? But yeah, my point is, like, I mean, like, my household specifically wasn't super conservative, but like, I still, like, my grandparents did take care of me a lot, and they were super conservative. And the point is, I just, as I got older, I just kept seeing more and more hate, and it was just, no. Love, not hate. I still don't trust you, but I can be reasonable. The symbols you've been coming across are called Abencross symbols. I currently don't have the necessary resources to tell you all about them. I suggest you check out your achievements page on Steam. Keep that sword away from me, though. I don't want your help. Wait, check out your achievements page. Okay, this is gonna pause the music. I spent 17 minutes in the mausoleum. Wait, I made my first god, and I did not get that. Yeah, one of those was also when I've done. No, I guess I haven't done that part specifically. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, there's something back here. Found you. Whoa, you found me. I didn't think you'd do it that fast. This is way more exciting than I thought, but guess what? This is only the beginning. Alright, well this is like... sparkling. Add to diary. Talk to you again. You've done it. You've manifested the sword of the legend. To strike someone with the sword of sadness was thought to release crystallized grief, allowing sadness to flow freely once again. Well, no, soon enough. It's time. Use the sword on me. Slay. Whoa. The druid appears. They look like they're withering away. What do you do? Listen. You cannot hear anything coming from the druid. The druid is withering away. What do you do? Exchange. Druid is in bad shape. Time and mistreatment has taken a heavy toll on them. The druid is withering away. Talk. You ask the druid, what's up? It's not working. The druid does not offer an answer. It's withering away. Mend. You mend the tree by clearing away some of its broken branches, making space for new growth. It's super effective! Druid recovers some of their previous splendor. Druid seems warmer now, more inviting. Another connection might be possible. What do you do? Listen. Is the druid trying to talk? Maybe it will if you get closer. Seems warmer now, more inviting. Reach. Seems to smile gently with gratitude. Druid seems warmer now. Exchange. Hug. hug the druid gently, finding a cozy space between the rindent branches. It's very effective. Though through its contact you feel hugged back. The druid's bark feels nice and warm on your skin. As if the druid is trying to communicate with you. What do? Listen. You open yourself fully to the druid, listening with your entire body. You feel the druid's ancient knowledge seeping in through your skin. You win! Well, that was something. Turns out the myth was real after all, and you are our champion. You have my deepest gratitude. Please come find me again. I'll show you the way to the hidden forest. What about this other one? Well, he was like, I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want your help. But there's also that one that was like... at that ladder, right? Yeah. Maybe I've been overly protective. Do you think maybe you could... No, never mind. The person up there might need a visit. I have a good feeling about you. Climb. To planet core. Whoa. That's that. Like moving my mouse and just hearing my rose skill pop, pop, pop. You arrived at exactly the right time. What's going on? You came to help me, remember? Let's get to work. There are a lot of plants to take care of. I've never taken care of plants before. It can be quite tedious work, but it's so rewarding. I'll guide you through it. Don't worry. Could you find that alocasia and water it? It should be over in the other room by the window. Right here? Water. Thank you, it's one of my favorite plants. I think I've had it for more than 9 years now. A gift from a friend. Are all these plants yours? Yeah, all of them. Well, except for that dead cactus by the window. By the way, the leaves of the epiprenum need be dusted. Do you mind? The leaves of the what? Oh, this thing. Dust off. Oh, and right next to us, the succulent needs a bigger pot. Thanks, roots need space to grow. I appreciate that help a lot, you know. Is this place suspended in time? I'm not sure, but I guess you could say that. Yeah. Someone once asked me how I keep my plants so healthy. You're gonna... what did you tell him? I thought it was a funny question because it had never occurred to me before. As I tried to form an answer, I told them I'd like to look up the origins of a plant right after I get one. That way I can try to best mimic its natural habitat as best as possible in terms of light, the amount of water, and humidity in the air. I see. Hold that thought. Could you spray the leaves of the calathea? It likes a moist environment. Beautiful. I love seeing the wet drops glistening on the dark green leaves. It's like a cup of tea. I'm good, thanks. I see. Have I ever told you what happened at the seaside? Oh, was that a... Told you what happened at the seaside? Oh, listen. It must have been about 15 or 16 years old when my father took my brother and me on a short trip to the sea. It was the only time he ever took us outside the city. My memory of this day isn't clear anymore. I think we just strolled around the beach in city center, had lunch on the pier. We were on our way back to the station when my father suddenly angrily confronted me. "Why are you wearing an earring?" he said. It felt like an accusation rather than a question. Stay silent. I hadn't realized, but this day at the sea must have been the first time my dad saw me after I got the earring. I answered him that I liked it. Why not, right? He snapped, accusing me of not having asked him if I could get a piercing. Surprised and annoyed at the sudden attack, I told him that it was my body and I was old enough to decide for myself what to do with it. I told him that my mom was fine with it. In the back of my mind, I had that her opinion was the one who mattered most because she had been actually the one raising my brother and me. We'd only see my father once every few weeks, and it was never very pleasant. Keep on listening. Earrings are for homosexuals. He suddenly commented as if it was an insult. Not daring to out myself to my dad, I told him that I had a lot of gay friends and I didn't see anything wrong with that. I thought this had settled the argument. We continued walking. My brother's somewhere up front, followed by my dad a few meters behind him, and then me silently dragging them behind both of them. If my brother and I didn't resemble our father so much, a stranger could have thought we were three individuals separately heading for the train station. Breathe in. Out of nowhere, my dad turns around and briskly walks to me. I can see it clearly as a moment frozen in time. He advances toward me, arm and finger outstretched, pointing angrily. His look is one of real hatred, the kind you'd think a parent would not be able to feel for their own child. His face is contorted, eyes narrowed and deadly serious. "If you are gay, I will kill you," he snaps. I know he means it. I froze. Right there on the spot, but also for many years after. I took the train and said nothing but goodbye. Breathe out. Hey, let's keep up with the plant care. Stand up. The palm needs to be turned a little. Could you do that? We want all the leaves to enjoy the sunshine. God, I'm trying not to cry right now. Oh, and while you're at it, the ribbon plant would love some more space for its roots. Could you repot it? It's over in the bathroom. Oh gosh, because I'm just like thinking of when my cousin came out as gay, that my grandparents, especially my grandma, was so mad about it. Thanks, you're a real lifesaver. And that because of where he'd gone to college, that's what turned him gay. And it's like, oh my gosh, no. Is that he finally got to be in a more welcoming space and he could really think about who he was. It's like, no, he can't be. He had girlfriends. Like, no. No. It's not. It's, no. Hey, about earlier? It's nice being together, isn't it? About earlier, thanks for sharing. Thanks for listening to me. Hey, I just realized something. What I mainly do to care for my plants is observe them. Day in, day out, whenever I'm sitting down, while I'm thinking and just need something to stare at, when watering them or passing them on my way out, it's in these moments that I observe slight changes in their appearances and interpret those changes instinctively. This quite unconscious process then results in intuitive choices made while caring for the plants. Where to give a bit of extra water or skip a watering day, to clean the leaves with a wet cloth or move a plant to another spot. By giving attention to these beings that are almost completely dependent on me, I calm and slow myself down. Plant time. Oh, sorry. Don't know where that came from. No, don't worry. I love these kinds of insights. Wait, where were we? Yes! Could you dust off the Dracana? That way you can catch more of the light for photosynthesis. And yeah, I'm just thinking of that with my cousin, and yeah. And she was so happy that, oh, I didn't turn out gay or anything like that. It's like, well, yeah. Maybe also quickly turn the succulent next to it a little bit. It's like, no, I'm just I am under the umbrella. I just happen to be in a straight passing relationship. Things will grow out nice and even now. Look, the seal's activated. It's never done that before. I think it might be time for you to leave this place. Cause yeah, I'm Demi. Like, I'm under the Great Ace umbrella, so we'll have a chance to meet again. I think you will be given the opportunity, if you want to. I'll be waiting right here. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. I think that's, like, yeah, obviously I was never gonna tell her, because, like, yeah, I had a boyfriend. Well, now husband, so yeah, talk. I'm sure your visit helped. I've never had a green thumb, you know. I've been taught to kill things rather than take care of them. Can always find a reason to fight in order not to face what's going on inside of me. Could you use a sword on me? I think I'm ready. Slay. Warrior appears. She stands rigidly, unsure how to act next. What do you do? Propose dinner. Propose dinner and ask her what she wants to eat. It's ineffective. Warrior can't make a decision, lost in all the options and possibilities. Warrior stands up rigidly, unsure what to do next. Listen. Warrior doesn't know what to speak about. Warrior stands up rigidly. Reach. Isn't in choice paralysis, so he'll make the decision. Exchange. Wrestle. You challenge her to a wrestling contest, curious to see her skills in action. The warrior shows no interest in fighting you. At least for now. Rigidly. It looks like the warrior didn't mind this awkward interaction. Tell her to chill. You tell her she needs to relax. Oh no, it produces the opposite effect. Warrior's irritated. She stares at you with menacing gaze. Challenging spark in her eyes. What do you do? Wrestle. Challenge her in a wrestling contest. Curious to see your skills and actions. Very effective. Overlaid by your comment, the warrior accepts your challenge and defeats you swiftly in one move. Warrior appears calmer. Defeating you seems to have brought her back some confidence. Looks like she wants to share something with you. Listen. Warrior thanks you for bringing back her confidence. Was there ever a moment you could trust yourself completely? What was that moment? I don't know. This game already has me feeling emotions and thinking about things. Moving to Canada. Share. You win! I don't know if doesn't like trust myself completely, but like it's something. Well done, brave one. I really needed it. Be careful on the rest of your journey. Sometimes violence seems to be the only way. I would not want you to get hurt. That sword of yours certainly does not seem fit for battle. Warrior. What's going on here? I don't know. There's another one of these here. In there. Oh, the druid. Wait. A druid? What's going on here? Oh, it's teleport? Okay, so that's my, like, next spot. Let's try you again. Talk. Did you come to gloat because I'm still stuck? I suppose not. Fine. Slay. The black mage appears. They look very guarded. They might consider you a threat. What do you do? Stay silent. You don't answer the provocation. You feel the tension build as you remain silent. It's ineffective, at least for now. It's sizing you up. Breach. Is on guard. They do not trust you. Go for a walk. Got ready to go for a walk to cool down and smooth things over. Is it working? The black mage is calming down as you walk. You're starting to feel them close off again as well. What do you do? Stay silent. Try what to do next to remain silent as you walk. Oh no, an awkward silence settles between you. You lose. Yeah. Try that again. Okay, so I need to get them to go for a walk. But not stay silent. I consider you a threat. Exchange, go for a walk. Offer, go for a walk. Is it working? You're starting to feel them close off again as well. What do you do? Listen. Blackmage shows no intention of speaking with you whatsoever. It's calming down as you walk. What do you do? Reach. It's pulling away from you as you walk. It relaxes as you walk. What do you do? Side-eye? You give them a bombastic side-eye. It's working! Blackmage is feeling judged and provokes you. Blackmage's anger is boiling. Another connection may be possible. What do you do? Reach. Blackmage is feeling judged. They look like they want to fight you. Anger is boiling up. What do you do? Fight back. You respond to their provocation and start an argument. It's super effective. The black mage is losing it. Black mage is ready to lash out. Now they only need an opportunity to express themselves. What do you do? Listen. Black mage can no longer contain their anger. Words flow out of them without interruption. How do you harness your anger? Cry. Honestly, you win. Like, honestly, when I get angry, I cry because I'm angry. I don't like being angry. Knowledge can take many forms. It can be domination, but it can also be empathy and care. Most of all, knowledge is worth far more when shared. I have to trust in myself and others if I want to go on. What's this? Hide and go seek guy though. Unless you're gonna tell me he's upstairs. I haven't saved in a bit. Save. Okay. Done. Good to see you. Good idea to save it every once in a while. No. Next save. No. Okay. This is just gonna go back upstairs, right? But, like... the hide-and-seek person might be up here? I don't know where they are. So we give this a try. Also, the anti-nausea meds have finally kicked in. Hooray. Still have to be careful, but... there they are. Found you. You found me again? You're some kind of smarty pants? Okay, I gotta get serious and use my final form. I call on the gods to give me the secret art of hiding. I'm gonna become one with the shadow. From now on, you're my rival. Let the final showdown begin. This is here. Let's donate all of those. I wanna make another one. I moved them. 6. Enter. And sure, we'll send that. It wasn't letting me select anything else. We'll make another god. Why not? Since I'm up here. Activate. There it is. Alright, cool. I don't think I had to walk all the way up, did I? Of course, when I started thinking about the motion sickness, my stomach's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to feel that way, aren't I? Or it's just being up here. This is a very bumpy area. Something. I was doing well. What did you say this time? Fuck. I love the thrill of not understanding. To connect with that which transcends me, that which transcends us. That is my greatest wish. How about a creation with a touch of pure rainbow? Or the whole sea? A tree, maybe? A spade! Perhaps a little plant? It feels like the options are endless. Alright. In we go again. Oh, I can't jump off there. I can jump off here, though. Ah. Oh, wait. Back here, there's a tablet. Wait. Are you just back where you started? I guess you figured it out by now. There's no real final form or secret art. I thought if you couldn't beat me, we'd keep playing forever. I didn't really want the game to end. But you won the game, fair and square. Wanna have some more fun? Slay. The trickster appears. He's all by himself sulking. Is he still sad about losing the game, or is there something else? What'd he do? Reach. Trickster is sulking, asking for attention, and continues sulking. Pouting with slouched shoulders. He feels like a tinge of sadness. Offer a cookie? Give him a cookie. Turns out he was just hungry after hiding for hours. It's working. He's enjoying the cookie. He starts a little dance. Trickster smiles brightly when still dancing. It's working. You feel the possibility for connection. What do? Listen. Looks like the trickster just wants to dance. Smiles brightly while dancing. Exchange. Imitate. Try to reproduce the trickster's hip and hand movements. You get lost in the dance and somehow feel like you understand him better now. It's super effective. The trickster is happy to share this moment with you. Trickster's putting everything into its last steps before sitting on the floor, exhausted. Trickster is ready to open up. What do? Listen. Trickster shares how happy he is to have finally found a friend who understands him. Remember the last time you could enjoy something for yourself without judgment. No, I record YouTube videos. I'm being judged all the time. Hi, y'all are judging me. Please be nice. ID, no. Get in the text window. IDK. Share. You win with an IDK. That's what it does. That was fun. I think maybe what I needed was someone to actually find me. Or someone to see me, like really see me. Please come find me again sometime, okay? Okay. Love your tights. I wish I could pull out tights. Also, that skirt is amazing. Anyway. So there is that still. But let's teleport through here. This mushroom. Collect. Add to diary. Talk. Feels like I've been here for all eternity. Unable to dream or find rest. Sometimes I remember the sensation. I'm awake but barely there. A shadow of my former self. I am the shadow, the true self. Have you seen an image around here? A stone carving of people healing through sleep? I saw it ages ago, but its details are all blurry now. How will I be able to sleep if I forgot what rest looks like? How will I dream again? Fuck. I'm glad to be part of the forest again. It soothes me. It's a rainbow. Or anything else? Ignite. Dream Garden. Asclepion. Wow. Whoa. This is a bit from the trailer. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is also, computer is not having this. At all. Something here? Read. One night after seeing a performance, we went for some drinks with friends. S asked me if they could sleep at my place. Even though it's always difficult for me to have someone over, I gladly accepted. I had just recently moved in, and on the way home, I struggled finding my house. I told S, but they didn't seem to mind, so we laughed it off and kept walking. At my apartment, we chatted a bit with my flatmate, mostly about the art world, subsidies, institutions, and all that. I was getting a bit uncomfortable, not knowing yet how to welcome someone into my new shared space. It was a feeling of bringing someone home in a dating kind of way. I was starting to question my feelings towards S and had fantasized about a sexual experience with them. From what I remember, we were both quite tired, so I invited them to sleep with me in my bed. I was a bit embarrassed about the state of my room. Still am. I guess I really am sensitive about letting someone in my space. Only a handful of people are let in. Thinking back, I probably wanted to see if I could be okay with them in my room. I don't remember the details of our conversation in my bed, but I remember it was quite warm and both of us were in our underwear. I don't know how, but eventually began sharing childhood memories with them, my relationship with my mom, and the contact deprivation I had as a child. I didn't share that memory with anyone else before then, but it felt good to finally be able to. It lifted the weight from me. S hugged me. It felt right. It also felt new to hug another person assigned male at birth, both half naked skin to skin. It was exactly what I needed, although I was probably still holding myself back a bit. Sharing emotional intimacy and physical contact can be a lot for me. I was probably stiff and embarrassed. I like their smell and the softness of their skin. I thought about kissing them, not necessarily on the mouth, but didn't. Maybe I was afraid of wakening a desire in them and not sharing it. I was afraid of hurting them, but I liked this rising intimacy and wanted to take it slow. I cherished our friendship and didn't want to endanger it. Fortunately, I couldn't sleep properly afterwards. I tossed and turned, feeling too cold and then too warm before being awakened by the light coming through the broken window. Being awake and kept awake. In the end, it left me feeling like I'd given my friend a terrible night, despite the emotional connection we shared. Is there another one? It's like a plant. Whoa. Oh, yeah, there is another one. I just had to keep going around, I guess. I'll just go back to going around. Read. A few days before finding myself lying with F on their mattress on the floor of their new room, I'd asked to chat with them about a moment in our past. Staying in the hotel at the seaside, we had shared a room together once before. We'd gone for a midnight swim naked and screaming to brave the waves and the cold. Afterwards, we went back to our hotel room for a hot shower. Still warm from the heat of the water, we both laid on our beds in our underwear. Suddenly, I felt an urge to be physically close to them, a common urge I get whenever I'm around F. I changed beds, lying next to them. Put my head on their shoulder and my arm around their chest. They instinctively wrapped their arms around me. It felt a little bit awkward, but mostly was exciting and more. We continued talking. I found it easier, calming to talk with someone while sharing some physical proximity. The next day, I checked in with F. I was wondering if I had breached their personal space. I wrote them a short message, and they quickly replied that they were actually very happy for us to be able to be physically close like that. A few days later, I found myself again sharing a bed with them for the night, staying over at their place after seeing a performance. Together in bed once again, I felt the same urge for intimacy. We were sharing stories until late, and F told me that they had faced neglect as a child, which made it difficult to find connection and have physical contact with people. Not knowing what to say, I nestled my body against theirs so they could feel my warmth and presence in the darkness of the room. I pictured the surfaces of our skin touching. There is a slightly different tone of tea-tinted brown than mine. I listened to them speak. I didn't dare make any assumptions about their sexuality. I knew they had been only with women thus far, but otherwise I had the feeling they were open to love and intimacy, in whatever form, regardless of gender. A part of me really wanted to have sex with them, but I felt like this would ruin the moment we were sharing. Kissing for a while might have been nice, though. I was wondering if our ideal relationship would be one with physical contact, skin to skin, but in a sensual way rather than a sexual one, sharing body heat and childhood stories. Well, that, and maybe playing some video games together. Is there another one that's gonna appear? Or is it gonna appear after I walk away again? Oh, is it? Okay. Go back to planting these seeds. Plant. Plant. A little things above them. Here we have that one. And that one. And what's this? Okay. That's the exit, and it's still locked. There's a thing up there. Plant. So I'll go up here. Up this little staircase. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Keep turning. Don't try and walk backwards up the steps. Select. Ooh. That was a new item. Oh, that's unlocked now. Okay, so that was the exit, but also I want to plant all these, like, seeds. Plant. So I'm so close to having a wall. Plant. There's one back there too, huh? Plant. A little nice place whenever I plant one. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just the timing. Or because they're all done now. Touch. Okay, yeah, so it's just multiple ways out. Are you ready? The Oracle appears. She looks at you with a weird mixture of eagerness and boredom. What do you do? Exchange. Ask her. You ask the Oracle what she wants. This is super effective. You see some hesitation settling in her eyes. Oracle's eyes keep shifting, looking towards and away from you. Is the Oracle's resolve crumbling? What do you do? Reach. Oracle looks up, for once confused as to what to do next. The Oracle's eyes keep shifting. What do you do? Walk towards. Oracle stops you before your first steps. Ineffective. Keep shifting. What do you do? Stand still. Asks you, what are you waiting for? It's not working. You feel awkward. Keeps shifting, looking towards and away from you. Back. Stops you standing. You still have a duty here. You freeze, uncertain what to do next. Ask her. Ask the Oracle what she wants. What she really, really wants. It's super effective. Oracle's facade collapses. Her eyes are locked onto yours, hopeful. Oracle's ready to share what she wants with you. What do you do? Listen. Oracle bursts out in tears as she shares her deepest desires with you. What desires do you neglect for duty? I don't know. IDK again. Share. You win. The little leaf. Collect. That's up there. Oh. I see. Wait, there's a... I need to go up the stairs. There's a fragment in the exit. I just saw it from drop down below, so I have to go all the way up and grab it. So up I go. Well, there's one of those like sleepy people out here. See. I see. Here, and then I'm gonna pop right back down, but collect. Not go all the way down. Oh, hello. We're also up here. Collect. The plant room. What are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 left. Alright. What if I make another one? I also have this other fragment, right? I don't know if there's like a specific way I'm supposed to do them. I'm just putting things in. Also, the Steam achievements aren't seeming to work for me. There's that. This guy should be talkable again? Yeah. Let's go talk to him. You've done it! I unlocked a new dataset. It holds precious information on my ancestry. I need to crack this crystallization. I know it's the only way to reconnect to the most ancient knowledge I hold. My backup data. My ancestors. Slay. Alright. The cyborg appears. It looks like it's in a really bad shape. The screen is glitching. You hear a weird clicking noise. Is that smoke coming out of the back? What do you do? Unplug. Try to unplug the cyborg. There is no power anymore. You lose. Okay, don't do that. Slay. Let's try it again. Don't unplug. Yeah, really bad shape. Smoke coming out the back. What do you do? Exchange. Clean. You clean the cyborg thoroughly until you see a reflection in its casing. Something's working. Cyborg is frozen and able to respond, but at least it's clean. Cyborg is making a stringy noise, but at least it's clean. Exchange. Organize. Try to organize the desktop. It's ineffective, at least for now. Frozen, able to respond. Stringy noise. Clean. Already speaking clean. Has no Correct. Stringy noise. Reach. Now reach a cyborg. It appears frozen. Listen. Cyborg is in no state to share information with you right now. Let's rough it up. You smack the side of the cyborg, soft but firm. It's very effective. The screen unfreezes. Cyborg is operating again. Cyborg is running smoothly and looking squeaky clean. What do you do? Cyborg is operating, but not quite ready to share its information yet. Running smoothly. The ventilation fan runs. Organize. Try to organize the desktop. It's very effective. Cyborg is now operating, organized, and clean. It looks brand new and ready to take on the world. What do you do? Listen. Cyborg is searching for a connection. When do you feel most connected to your ancestors? Don't know. Let's go with the good old IDK again. data has been restored. Would like to share something with you. Collect. Cool. Cool. There's not more back here, right? Alright, let's hop back down. Let me jump. Oh wait, I need to go back in here. Like, I did that, but I still had stuff to do in here. I just kind of went in there, but I got that teleport. Donate. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed that for. I've been trying to remember this thing. Kind of ugly, isn't it? How could you get it? Well, I couldn't. Do you realize how much I've wanted it? And for how long? Anyway. Seems like I will be able to chirp again, finally. Thanks, I guess. Slay. Are you the dreamer? The dreamer. Oh, they're in a state of existential dread. What do you do? Sit. You can't find the courage to sit next to them. It doesn't feel right. It's ineffective, at least for now. Going through an existential crisis. What do you do? Comfort? Feeling that everything always works out eventually. Oh no, it has the opposite effect! Dreamer looks at you in shock. Clearly they did not believe in a single word you said. Dreamer is on the verge of a breakdown. Can't stop thinking about everything that's wrong. Dreamer will not be able to sustain this state for very long. What do you do? Comfort. And tell them how brave they are for handling this situation so gracefully. It's the opposite effect! Dreamer asks you kindly, but firmly believe them in peace. Okay. Right. Got it. I want to actually look at this stuff. Ah, okay. Slay. Let's try it again. Dreamer appears. Change. Come on with their outfit. Guess not if they made it or if someone designed it for them. It's ineffective. Does not snap out of their crisis. Contemplate the sea. You share your contemplations on the sea. It's super effective. The dreamer is oddly touched by your words. Dreamer focuses their attention on the sea. A gentle expression spreads across their face. Another connection might be possible. What do you do? Comment on their outfit. You ask them where their pearl comes from. It's ineffective. Dreamer does not snap out of their crisis. What's their attention? Gentle expression spreads on their face. Nothing happens. Talk about the sea. They don't hear you. The dreamer is captivated by the swirl of the sea. There's tension on the sea. They're less worried. Another connection is possible. What do you do? Sit. You sit with them to contemplate the sea together. It's super effective. The dreamer enjoys the silent companionship. The beginning of a thought seems to appear on their lips. What do you do? Talk about the sea. You don't feel like breaking the silence at this moment. It's ineffective. Halfway by a swirl of the seas, enjoying your silent companionship. Reach. Dreamer feels safe in your presence. Something is on the tip of their tongue. The dreamer is enjoying your silent companionship. What do you do? Listen. Dreamer breaks this moment of silence, trying to find a way to tell you what's on their mind. Who do you enjoy silent moments with? What do you like about it? It's a secret. You win. The dreamer. Thanks for freeing me, little champion. We'll meet again. Come watch the waves with me sometime. I guess I just teleport back this way. Yeah. Ah, big glowy. I will save it. Let's save your progress. Yes. Okay, done. See you again soon. Alright, so this is glowing. Over here. I wanna check something. Can I go back up? No. Let's go. Maybe there's a tablet thingy up there. Slay. Something appears. Oh no, everything about is beyond your comprehension. What do you do? Act? Figure how to act, or maybe even what acting is. You can't stop your mind from drifting towards that which you have been avoiding. It's creatures beyond your comprehension. What do you do? Thunderbolt. No destructive magic in this game. Sorry! Creature sees you. What do you do? Reach. It's unreachable, but your attempt to contact has been registered. Creature sees you. What do you do? Listen. Quiet, all except for the murmur of the waves. Creature sees you. Run. Not this time. Creature sees you. What do you do? Fight? Isn't that what you've been doing all these years? The sword you receive is not fit for battle. Choose better. Confronted with a being both so grand and sensitive, you're unsure about what to do next. What do you do? Ask. You ask them, who are you? I am that which most like to run away from. How long has it been since we last met? This time you may call me Reach. What do you do? Let go. It's been too long and too painful. You fail. You fall, get up, only to get knocked down again. Wouldn't it be nice to simply stop holding on? No more past or future. No more pain or anxiety. No more aching body. Just surrender. Between the waves, Reach and yourself exists your inner knowledge. You feel the sword drawing it out. You should listen. What do you do? Question mark. Your sense of self is replaced with the soft focus of reflection. Your body is becoming unfamiliar. Greech is not a stranger. What do you do? S is communicating something. Greech has been wandering throughout your body all this time. It might be time to let them in. What do you do? Okay. I say cry. Cry. As tears finally stream down your face, you feel more connected to your surroundings. Greech has been wandering throughout your body all this time. What do you do? Open up. As you open yourself up, Greech settles inside your stomach. You feel them tingling there until they find a good resting place. The muscles in your face relax. S and you are in silent agreement. Greech is looking at you intently. What do you do? Reach. Greech is looking at you intently. What do you do? Listen. So, is there more? Greech is looking at you intently. There is plenty. Shall we allow ourselves more? Allow. There is more. More is the dreams we keep in the warm embrace of belonging. More is a dissolution of those dreams and rejection's cold shoulder. More means opening oneself up to grief and loss, but also living life at all. There are still things you want to do. People to cherish, places to see, moments to experience, love to give and receive in return. You still have to feel that prophecy. Tears will nurture the earth for new beginnings. If only everyone had the courage to engage with their grief and sadness now. You have laid the foundation for connection, vulnerability. You win. Thank you. I am up here. Save it up here. Oh gosh. The bumpy. Don't think about it. Talk. As one feels the end approaching, one's heart may both grow heavy and blossom with excitement. One last sanctuary. How often do you wake up early to face golden rays at dawn and dusk? At dawn and think, I can always be reborn. Sunrise Monument. Whoa. This is very pixel. Oh no, not the puppy! No! Read. I love the scent of a plum tree. Can't wait for the day when games will have fragrance design. I can't! I'm allergic to fragrance. Ah. I hooked this TV up to a 24/7 live stream of the sun. Thank you, NASA, for making this feat possible. It's so cool. Sit. Read. Sit with them. I hope to turn this into a game one day. A game where you walk and encounter names on chairs. A list of names of people of color in Belgium who were killed by the police. I wonder what it would be like to sit with them around the campfire. I actually read it. Samira Adamu, 9/22/98. Mahdi Shari, 5/17/18. Mehdi Boda, 8/20/19. Adil Sharat, 4/10/20. Ibrahim Barry at 1/9/21. And that's Sarir Abuda, 1/12/23. Miniature version of Stonehenge, made with stones I found in an abandoned construction site. I think it's cute. Our archives are our activism. In the night that followed the murder of George Floyd, I couldn't get myself to sleep. I stayed up until morning and watched the sunrise in silence. Over the next 27 days until the 21st of June, the longest day of the year and the start of summer, I woke up early every morning to watch the sunrise. I made a list of African Americans who were innocent, yet killed by the police over the past 10 years. As the nights grew shorter, we approached the start of summer, and I traveled back in time, back through 10 years of police violence in America, taking the time to mourn people I had never met. Oh, God. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Tatiana Jefferson, Botham Jean, Stephen Clark, Jordan Edwards, Keith Scott, Terrence Crutcher, Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, Betsy Jones, Corey Jones, Sandra Bland, Charleston 9, Freddie Gray, Walter Scott, Tamira Rice, Tanisha Anderson, Michael Brown, John Crawford, Eric Garner, Anisha McBride, Miriam Carey, Shelley Frey. Can't read the bottoms. Parkia Boyd, Traven Martin, Eliana Jones. Emmett Till. I mean, that wasn't police violence, but... yeah.
Hey there. As again, I'm back. If you've made it this far, it means you have played through all of the games of Plum Road Tea Dream. You've witnessed my attempts at creating spaces that can hold grief, give rest, or encapsulate a painful memory to make it more bearable. If you've made it this far, it means you've freed all the versions of myself that somehow needed help. I think I owe you a little explanation. Well, maybe I don't owe you, but there is something I want to share with you. I have it right here, written out in one of my diary pages. I'll read it out to you. My name, August 8, 2021. For the longest time, I struggled with my name. My father had rejected me for my sexuality, but still I inherited his last name. In some moments, all I wanted to do was to change my name and be done with it. I remember swearing to myself that I would become a famous artist. Then my father would have to live with seeing the name of the child he rejected on posters scattered throughout the streets of the entire city. That will teach him, I thought to myself as a spiteful teenager. It wasn't until my visit to Japan, the stay with my host family, and learning to write kanji that I realized my name could be reinvented. Next to sound, kanji characters also carry meaning. They originated from simple symbols depicting everyday things. For example, the kanji for brightness exists out of a simple drawing of a sun and the moon. Today, I looked up the original ancient drawings of the Japanese characters for my name, a name gifted to me by my newfound friends and family. The characters hold many different symbols. A tree, the sea, a mother, a leader on a road, plants, and a spade that's digging to make space for rest. A priestess in a prayerful trance at night. These symbols make up the 4 characters for my name. Samuel Baido, pronounced and written in Japanese as Baido Samu, is composed of the characters Plum, Road, Tea, and Dream. It's hard to describe why, but receiving these meaningful characters for the sounds of my name gives me so much joy. It's like the name I've carried awkwardly for all these years is actually mine again. That's the end of the page. I just wanted to share it with you. I think me making these games might not have been as valuable if you hadn't been somewhere on the other side of the screen playing them. A friend once told me that the role of a witness in any ritual is crucial. It helps you understand that a transformation has happened. I guess what I'm trying to say is, for all the time you spent here, thank you.
I was already crying. Now I will walk forward and see what's gonna make me cry next. Besides the stairs. Oh wait, it's not the bumpy stairs. I was already crying. Especially with everything like going on in the States these days. Which I don't want to get into because I will get angry. And again, I don't like getting angry. I don't know what that is on the ground. Something over there. There's something in here. There's something back there. It's very pixely and also very dark. Turning my monitor brightness did not help. Oh, that's the lock. Around and around I go. It's our party. It's all the people. Witness? Stand up. So I can go through now. Aha. And thus will we return. Then you go do that's here now. There's the dreamer. Talk. They told me to stop contemplating the sea. They told me I should start working on something. Something important. Something helpful. Something more ambitious. But I believe this is exactly where I should be, watching the waves finish their undulating journey to reach me. This is where I'm visited by the brightest of dreams. I can't get the thing. How do I get the page? I'm confused. talk to the black mage? I can't. Right. I want the page. I go back in here. I still have not gotten any of the achievements. It's very confusing to me. Just walk forward. Look up. Oh god, that okay, now I don't want to look up, actually. What's that? Reflect. What do we got? My mother's belly. I don't know how old I was, maybe 5 or 7 or even older, but for a while during my childhood, one of my favorite activities for my brother and I was to lay down in the evenings after dinner and press our ears into our mother's belly. We called it her blubber belly as it was soft and a little bit jelly-like. We liked to poke it gently with our fingers, and our mom would always ask us to stop, but she would also laugh out loud while doing so. The sides of our faces, ears, and cheeks rested on the warm softness of our mother's skin. We would close our eyes and be transported to a landscape of sounds. For me, against the pitch black background of my closed eyes, the noises, some weird or scary, most of them funny, would transform into images. Kinky, curly lines shooting through space, eruptions of color like a funny digestion fireworks show. Imagine this whole world underneath her skin. It looked like a roller coaster park of intestines, blood, and food that's being processed. Later, I learned in biology that this thought was not too far from the truth. We would giggle, Mom would laugh, her belly would shake, and we'd giggle even more. Now, many years later, the internet presents me with the first medical images of a black baby in the womb. It's like for the first time in my life, I really realized I was also once a lump of cells growing to the rhythm of my mother's heartbeat for 9 months. Each summer for about 4 years, I facilitated a small camp for the children of my former employer at the theater I'd worked for. It was my yearly student summer job, and I enjoyed it a lot. The children ranged from about 2 to 13, or sometimes even older. They all had one thing in common. Year by year, they grew. Their bodies, their minds, their behavior, and characters. I was grateful to follow this evolution. One day each year, we would visit the local zoo, a tradition set by my predecessor, and clearly not up for discussion with a group of children who just want to see a sea lion show. So we went to the zoo and went to the sea lion show. Before the show started, we'd made it very clear that when the show finished, we would stay seated, waiting for everyone else to leave, and would exit as a group. Dreamer of the group, Jay, must not have heard this because as soon as the rest of the audience stepped out, I counted the children to make sure everyone was still there, but we were missing one. Jay had probably, in his permanently dreamlike state of being, followed the movement of the crowd and wandered off. There were 2 of us caretakers, so it seemed like an easy decision. One would stay with the children, the other, me, would make a tour of the area around the building where they housed sea lions to retrieve Jay. I set off walking in one direction, my eyes scanning for a little boy, big brown eyes, dark hair that's just long enough to cover his eyes, and and red cheeks. I paid extra attention to the family of the children. One might have taken him with them to look for us. The road split in 2, so I had to choose. After walking for a while, it seemed like bad luck. I couldn't imagine he would have gone this far. I backtracked, choosing the other path. I was starting to panic. Probably no more than 5 minutes had passed, but when you are looking for a lost child, 5 minutes is actually a lot of time. I took deliberate breaths and shook off the stress and bad thoughts, picking up my pace. One summer, I was working together with AD, teaching students in a small college abroad. For 2 weeks, we spent practically the entire time together, sharing personal and intimate stories. We sat down for a coffee and some ice cream in the square close to the center of the city, next to a tram stop. I remember it was a clear, sunny day, and we sat under the shade of a big umbrella. We ordered a special kind of ice cream, served not in scoops but in strands, resembling a weird plate of melting spaghetti. It was in this context that I first told AD about the moment of rupture between me and my father and the devastating feeling of rejection that came with it, which had been clung to me for most of my early adult life. I now identify as rejection, but for the longest time I couldn't place it. After the relationship between my father and me ended, I felt the urge to move on immediately, put on a brave face, and told people that I couldn't be bothered to be sad over someone who doesn't want me in his life. That moment, it felt like the best thing to do, or the safest maybe, a coping mechanism. For the first time, 11 years after the fact, I told someone out loud that this break was pretty painful. And as AD put her hands on top of mine, the curled off fingers interlocking and squeezed them together, she told me that she wanted to take this little moment to stay with this pain. It was like she poked a brick out of the wall, breaking the dam. Tears started to pearl, falling, my face contorting, muscles straining. I started sobbing uncontrollably. For the first time, 11 years after the fact, I could finally acknowledge the grief and the loss I had been ignoring. I opened the door, at least a little bit, for sadness and tears and crying to become part of my life once again. Feelings of motherhood number 3. My brother and I are visiting my mom. I haven't seen either of them in ages. I'm just returning from a 5-week trip, and before I was very busy. We have some small talk and updates, and I tell him all about my travels. After dinner, our mother shows us a new air conditioning system has been installed, which she's incredibly excited about. Mom is not good at dealing with heat nor the direct sunlight. Every summer when we were younger, we used to make fun of how white her legs looked. Remember us finding it extra funny because we could put our beautiful shining brown skin next to hers and the contrast would be huge. Every time we did, she would put her hand over her mouth and giggle loudly. My mom recently moved after divorcing her husband. Going through the bedroom of the terrace, I noticed that she has clothing racks rather than a wardrobe. All of her clothes are on display. I always found my mother a beautiful and well-dressed woman. I was fascinated to see her humble collection of clothes, mainly dresses. My eyes were immediately drawn to a wraparound dress, cotton with a simple cut, with a bright and brisk red that somehow reminded me of the winter because of its coldness. I asked my mom why she never wore it, telling her that she would look absolutely beautiful in it. She explains that it cost her a lot of money, buying it for a wedding but never putting it on again since. These kind of statements defy all logic to me. If I'd spent a lot of money on a piece of clothing, I'd be sure to seize any occasion to wear it. Letting this thought pass, I hold up the dress in front of me, casually asking her if I can have it, especially if she's not going to wear it anymore anyway. Even though I expected it, it still hurts. My mother tells me almost reflexively, "Act normal. Are you really going to wear a dress?" I interjected, warning her to be careful with such statements, and she immediately softened. She explained that she wants me to wear whatever I like, and that the dress would probably look really good on me. I'm scared that someone would attack me just for wearing a dress. I explained to her that this is indeed a possibility, but a minor one, and that I don't want to make my choices based on fear. At least not these kinds of choices. I could see her struggling with what to say, then letting go. She gave me the dress and took it into the living room so I wouldn't forget to take it home. Later on, I double-checked with her to ask if she's really ready to part with the dress. She tells me that if she wants to wear it again, she knows that it will be hanging in my wardrobe and she can just come and borrow it anytime. Realize I'm sharing and exchanging clothes with my mother, and I smile. I tell her that I should try it on before taking it with me because it might not even fit. I go to the spare room and nervously wrap myself in the red dress. It fits me perfectly. So I straighten the sleeves and adjust the fabric to my liking. I go to the living room to show my mom. She's bewildered at how good I look in the dress and enthusiastically starts taking pictures. She shows me pictures from when she wore it to the wedding, and I can't believe how beautiful she looked in it. To think, we have the same dress size. When I prepare to go home with my mom, as always, tries to force on me the leftover food and snacks from the dinner, but she also looks for a bag that is big enough for the dress. Now don't forget your dress, she tells me. I feel stupid for each time I doubted whether my mother would really accept me for who I am. Dream Garden Birding Temple. I'm building a huge structure out of wood. Its vertical lines shooting up and around me remind me of the Gothic style. When I take a closer look at what I'm creating, though there are a lot of different shapes that are placed in all possible directions, what becomes immediately clear is that it's completely and accidentally symmetrical, even in its tiniest details. People are helping me build it. They gather wood and organize it all in such a way that matching pairs can be found. When matches are found, these pairs are added to the construction, maintaining the perfect symmetry. It's an open structure that lets in daylight to reflect beautiful spots of light on the floors and on the walls. Very a lot of reading. People who build it decide for themselves what they are building it for, knowing that in the end, the entire structure will be burnt. At night, the temple burns. Fire consumes what the people have rid of, left behind, and let go of. The thick smoke is thick and heavy. Notes on crying/childhood. Some of my childhood memories are more vibrant than others. One that I remember very well happened in primary school. I quite acutely gotten really sick, as in throwing up and diarrhea sick. I can't recall exactly how it happened or how I got there, but I can still see the cafeteria, the school where Miss C, who was basically in charge of any problem that needed to be solved, and therefore often seen running back and forth from the playground, had put me on top of one of the tables and stripped me almost naked. The sudden diarrhea attack had soiled not only my underwear, but had even reached my pants. Must have been between 6 and 7 years old, nauseous and completely uncomfortable with the situation. I grew silent. I remember that as she was washing me, she told me that I was being good and that I was a very strong boy not to cry. I got a change of clothes. I remember the pants being mint green, the fabric's texture resembled that of a towel. No underwear was found in my size, so I went commando. Walking back from the cafeteria to the classroom, went through a small gate and past the pond that belongs to the nuns who had previously run the school. Here we stumbled upon my mom. Someone must have called her, and she rushed over to take me home. Surprised and obviously still nauseous, I didn't say much as she took me into her arms, asking Miss C what had happened. Miss C, who seemed really impressed with how I upheld myself during the whole ordeal. My mom congratulated me for not crying, for being a good boy. It was probably the first time where I realized that crying was not good. That not crying situations that call for some crying relief, it's even better. So, alright. Read. For your own pace. Congrats, you have proven yourself to be our champion and finished Plum Road Tea Dream. There's not much left to do here, but maybe doing a bit of nothing is exactly what you need. Feel free to wander around, journal, and revisit sanctuaries. Maybe you've missed some tablets and want to create another god. If you want to share your thoughts, just send an email to ... I mean, there's tablets, but I do not know. Oh, there's one. There's one. I also just like don't want to push it when I know I am definitely feeling a bit woozy. Does this mean I can actually go up the ladder now? No, it does not. Okay, I can re-enter the mausoleum. I bet there's a bunch in there. Title screen. There's just like so much open, but I feel like the point of this is just kind of be reflective, not really hunt them down. I mean, I could be wrong. They could be here. I might just not find all the tablets. Besides, my achievements still aren't working? Question mark? So... Also, you know, I have been feeling first personness. It makes me so sad. Like, I'm glad I played. I'm glad I experienced it, but, some motion sickness. I could do without that part. I still like the little accessibility ramp that they got going on here. Like, that's just a cool little addition, you know? So... yeah... They're not like a credits? I guess not really. I think that sign was the credits, in a way. It's also not a quick way to get out of this one. I also haven't hit save in a while. so I don't want to just say exit the tile screen. We just go back down the path. We just enjoy the path to the end. But yeah. Trans rights. Trans rights are human rights. Bunch of other stuff that I want to say, but I also don't want to be demonetized. Love, not hate. Hate has no place here. And yeah. I have still this page. I have no clue how to get it. And so I just like wait. It's just like there. But if I go out. Oh, there's one right here, by the way. Apparently. I have no clue how to get that page. So I'll just stare at it longingly. Stare. Stare. Well, that was Plum Road Tea Dream. Love your neighbor. But hate has no place. Trans rights are human rights. And thank you for watching. Thank you, NDXP, for the code. If you enjoyed the video, or it made you cry, it made me cry, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe. Maybe click the bell for notifications. Also, be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord. Come hang out, get notifications there too. And also links to support the channel in the description and channel memberships and all that. Totally optional though. But it helps support the channel. And until next time, remember, trans rights are human rights. This is rinimt signing out. Bye!